government-backed pill testing
A new
site in
recreational
Canberra.
drug never seen before
With dangerous
in Australia.
substances like fentanyl and
The
nitazine.
drug was first spotted at Canberra's drug testing service.
And potentially lethal new drug cocktail.
It's really a bit of a puzzle in a sense.
Novel drugs are being synthesised at a very fast rate, so the speed is really important.
Our role is to do the science and to do it well.
The testing and traces team brings back samples from drug checking services to not just detect known drugs, but to identify drugs that have never been seen before.
This is the start of the process where we do all our sample preparation in here, and then we'll take it to the various mass spec facility or the NMR suite and look at it further there.
So when a sample of interest, particularly if it's something of concern or high risk, it'll come back here to ANU, to the Research School of Chemistry.
So the team works really hard to quickly get high quality data that looks at different samples that come through drug checking sites and see what might be there that could be causing adverse reactions or explain what actually is in the sample compared to what was expected.
You know, the real power that we have is being able to leverage samples from drug checking as a real-time monitor of the illicit drug market.
The main aim of all of this work is to really protect the community. We want to find as much information as we can on the substances that they present to us so that they can actually make an informed decision and understand what might be circulating within the community.
We're also very keen to ensure that what we do is understood by the public. So every month we put out a monthly summary of what we find. We're also engaged in an early warning system. So this is where we find substances of particular concern. Then they might be elevated to a public health alert or a community notice, just to make sure that people further afield and not visiting our service understand what's going on.
So this is an example of a counterfeit benzodiazepine that's come in through drug checking, and this is one that we've actually released a yellow alert for before, using information that we got here at ANU.
So we've been finding quite a few novel nitazines and also novel benzodiazepines. Really all these samples are potentially not as expected, but even more than that, they might not be known to the community or the world. And that's kind of where we come in, because we try and figure out what actually is in the sample and publish all of this.
One example would be when we detected isotocyanazine here at the ANU, which has a particular functional group on its molecule called a nitrile, and that was really quite interesting to sort of chase down within the first 24 hours of it being submitted to CanTest.
The speed is really important because obviously drug trends change very, very quickly. It's particularly important when we're identifying novel substances that haven't been seen anywhere in the world. It means that there are probably a lot more out there, and we need to keep doing more work to actually identify all of the substances that could be circulating and try and figure out what that might mean for the community, and again relay that information back to them so that they can make more informed decisions.
It's really applying the kinds of things that we do almost routinely in a university setting, but making them available to the public and making a real difference through doing so.
I love this type of work. Being able to follow down some of these traces and identify new things is really satisfying, and knowing that it's for a really good cause.